What's up YouTube? Chris at Indie Freedom here, just hanging out in the vineyard, which is really just my backyard, but we have grapes. Pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, wanted to shoot a video today about how to get out of a dead-end job. Now, I've had plenty of dead-end jobs in my life, particularly in my early 20s. I did data entry, I worked graveyard shift, I waited tables at a 1950s restaurant where you dance on the tables. It's called Ed DeBevick's in Chicago, if you've ever been there. So I've had a lot of different jobs, and I'm here to tell you that if you feel stuck, if you're in a job that you just absolutely hate, there is an easy way out. You don't have to pay money, you just have to take some simple steps. So the first thing is, I want you to say to yourself that you can do this. Because I know for me, there was the biggest problem is saying, oh, I'm stuck here, I have no options, I can't do it. I'm here to tell you that's not the case. This is actually the hottest job market, I think, in history. Everybody's hiring, everybody's looking for staff. So if there's ever been a time for you to get a new job, a new gig, start a business, it's now. Number two is decide what you want. Now, that means both short-term and ultimately. Sometimes we get caught in our big dreams. I want to be a millionaire, I want to have this and that, and you're thinking 5-10 years out, which is great. Set that vision, start working backwards with those steps, and then also think about what would be a great goal for a month from now, a week from now. It doesn't have to be a complete transformation, it can be slightly better. So let's say, for example, you're working the graveyard shift at a gas station, and you absolutely hate it, you're tired, your circadian rhythm's all messed up. Well, maybe the short-term goal is, hey, let me find a job that's during the day. All of these situations will depend on you. What do you need for yourself? What kind of flexibility do you need? Do you need your days free to audition? Do you need your nights free to do shows? What is it that you want? And then take those smaller steps. It doesn't have to be a perfect job, but hey, maybe you're making $3 an hour more, and maybe you're working a better schedule. That's already a big improvement, right? Don't think of it as, oh, I've got to go from one thing to another permanent place. You can make small steps. And speaking of which, that's actually the third step, is take a small step every day. You don't have to send out 500 resumes a day. Send out 5 resumes a day, right? Apply to some jobs online. Sign up to drive for Uber. Sign up to drive for DoorDash or some other, there's TaskRabbit, I think is another thing. Like some quick way to make money. You don't have to make huge changes right away. And I'll tell you, it's much easier when you have something else going on when you're looking for a new job. I know this has worked in my life. When I was working a 9-to-5 and freelancing a little bit on the side, it was much easier for me to start doing that full time because I already had a few clients. And the new clients could tell, oh, I'm already working with people. This isn't my first time doing this. Take small steps. Because what a lot of people do is they're in a job they hate and they go, I'm just gonna quit and I'm gonna figure something out. Which, okay, you can do that if you got a lot of savings, that's fine. But you're probably better off taking these small steps before you quit. That way you can land on your feet. Because you don't want to burn through all of your savings. I had a friend, she was working in a cubicle in a big city, hated it. And so she said, I want to be a comedy writer, I'm quitting my job. Well, first off, you don't need to quit your job to be a comedy writer. Right? You can write any time of day, you can write while you're at work. So what ended up happening, 9 months later, she had no money, had to go find a job again. I don't want that to happen to you. So again, believe you can do it. Think about what you want, both short-term and long-term. And 3, take small steps every single day, and I promise you will be in a better situation. Anyway, I hope you like these videos, and if you have any thoughts, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you, and otherwise, talk to you soon.